everyone, and welcome back to Her Courage to Plan. Today I am updating our savings tracker for the month of March along with our emergency fund tracker. Now if you missed the update for February, I'll go ahead and leave that video linked up above and you can go back and check it out. So guys, we have already completed the first quarter of 2021. Can you believe it? Man, things are just moving fast. It really is. But today, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and update our savings tracker for the month of March. And I think I get to do a little bit of shading with you guys as well. So let me go ahead and get started. With our savings tracker, guys, we have 4 different saving funds. And the date, I always put the end of the month, so it'll be for March 31st. So our emergency fund is the first fund. And our beginning balance as of March 1st was $3,926.33. We didn't have any withdrawals out of this fund, but we did add a total of $60.85 for March. So that brings our ending balance for the first fund, $39.26.33. plus the $60.85, we now have a total of $3,987.18. So that is awesome. This fund is steadily increasing. Now the next fund is our pets, and we normally just put the $50 every month in the pet fund. So it began with $120. We haven't had any withdrawals, but because it is getting warmer outside, I do know that I'm going to have to get some additional supplies for the kitties. And I have a total of 4 cats, guys. If you have not heard my story, we had a mama cat that started hanging around November or December, but we didn't know she was pregnant. So she either got pregnant or was already pregnant when she came around. And in March, she had babies. So I want to say she went missing for like 2 days. And when she showed up, guys, she was so skinny. And she was like really hungry and thirsty. So I knew she had had her babies out there somewhere. And probably about 3 weeks later, they were probably about a month old, she brought each one of them one by one to the doorstep, guys. And that's how we end up with 4 kitties, because we end up keeping them. And they have actually been a blessing, guys. I've always, had cats when I was smaller. And listen, it has taken 20 years for Hubs to allow me to have another cat. So I end up with 4. So guys, they are my babies. They truly are. I love them. So we will definitely take some money out of this fund. I'm thinking it's going to be for the month of April. And we did put in a total of $50. So of course that $120 plus $50, the ending balance in the fund is $170. Now the next fund is our son's tuition. And many of you know that we are cash flowing our son's college education. And guys, we are looking forward to him graduating in December, guys. Keep us lifted up in your prayers, because we are hoping that he get out of there December. So that will be exciting, guys. I know he is ready, because we are definitely ready. Now we didn't have any withdrawals out of son's tuition just yet, but we were able to put in a total of $302. So that's $150 from our household budget, plus an additional $152 outside of the household budget. So that's a total of $302 that went into this fund for the month of March. So it actually has a total of $602. I don't really need to put it on the calculator, but I will. 602. And then our last fund is our vacation fund, guys. So for the month of March, we started out with $1548, and we haven't had any withdrawals out of this fund. And we did put in the standard $100, so we do have a total of $1648 in this fund. So I go ahead and total all of the beginning balances. So we have the $39.26.33 for our emergency fund, $120 for the pets, $300 for son's tuition, and $15.48 for our vacation. So across all the funds, we have a total of $5,894.33, which is awesome. No withdrawals for the month of March, but our total deposits for March is $60.85 plus $50, $302, and $100. So we were able to put a total of $512.85 into all the funds for the month of March, which is awesome. So our ending balance across all the funds, $39.87.18 plus 170 plus the 602 plus 1648. So we have a total of $6,407.18 in all of our funds. So that is awesome, guys. We are ending first quarter with over $6,400 across all of these funds. So that is awesome. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is update the emergency fund trackers. All right, guys, so I am at the emergency fund tracker. Now, if you missed the setup of the emergency fund tracker, I'll go ahead and leave that video linked up above and you can go and check it out. This kit is in my Etsy shop and I do have it linked down below, along with the savings flower that I will update as well. And I'll show you that. So we're going to update this as well. So if you are interested in any of the trackers, you can check out the shop. I'm going to go ahead and just take this out. All right, guys, so we are going to update the beginning balance for March, which is February's ending balance. So it's at $39.26.33. Now our deposit for the month of March was $60.85, and we didn't spend anything. And of course our ending balance is, I'll go ahead and put it on the calculator again. So it's a $39.26.33 plus 60.85. So we have $39.87.18. So $3,987.18. And guys, this is awesome. Now, if you're interested in how we came about coming up with our 1 month all the way to our 12-month emergency savings goal, I'll leave that video linked up above, and that video goes into detail as to what we have included in our emergency saving goal. Now, for our household, we are not figuring things on a bare bone budget. So if you are interested, make sure you go and check that video out. So let me go ahead and switch out this so that we can get our flour jar. So the way I've set this up, guys, so once I got to this line here, the $39.50, anything after that is $50 increments. So we are not quite at the $4,000 line, but I still get to shade a little bit. So that's always the exciting part for me. So I'm going to go ahead and mark off where I want to stop. So I'm going to stop right below that $4,000 line, since we are pretty close. But it does give me a little something to shade, guys, and I'm excited about that. All right, and now I just need to figure out what color I want to use. Now these are my watercolor pencils and I love them. So I'm going to stick with the theme for the month of March. So I'm going to do a purple. And we'll go with this one here. And this is actually purple. All right. So this is my favorite part, guys. You all already know that. So I'm definitely not speeding this video up. So we're going to get this done. It won't take me long. And I always ask you guys, have you, done any type of shading for your debt journey or your savings journey? This is very motivating, guys. It really is. All right. Like I said, it's not much, but the fact that I can shade it in, that is just so satisfying, because I know that we are making progress. It's slow progress, but it is still progress, guys. All right, guys, so I have updated our saving funds for the month of March, and I've updated our emergency savings trackers. So I am very excited, guys, for 2021, and we are in the second quarter. Now, the next video, I've got to give you guys an update on our first quarterly savings challenge. And if you are interested in the quarterly savings challenge, I'll leave that video linked up and you can go and check it out. And guys, I'm excited to share with you guys how much money we have saved, and I'm excited to hear from you all as to how much you have saved as well for the first quarter. So stay tuned to that video. But all right, I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.